Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at the Craftguide mod. This is actually an updated review, as I had a previous review, but it is quite outdated. And I didn't realize how outdated it was until I actually loaded up the new version. Thanks to the mod creator for letting me know on YouTube that it has been updated. So let's start with the absolutist of basics. You want to craft something. You don't know how. What do? You look in the craft guide. So we want to make some stairs. And all we had was stones. So let's see how to make stairs out of stones. Why don't we already know how to do this? I don't know. It's just there's just an example, okay? So we can see here we use what is this, 6 stones, and we make stairs. So let's try it out. Make sure it works. Hey, what do you know? It works. All right, pretty basic, pretty simple, right? You just search for things you want to make. We want to make a bed, and we'll get the beds. We want to make fire. Okay, well, fire flies. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We want to make wood. Okay, well, this is everything with wood in the name. Okay, what about wool? Here's all of our different wools. Okay, so it looks pretty basic. Group of wool and dye. We can click on a group of wool to see how to make wool. We can either make that with 4 cotton or, oh, we can use any color wool and white dye to make white wool. That makes sense. Same here. You can click any of these. So let's see how to make the magenta dye. Well, it looks like we use pink and violet, or any item belonging to the group's color magenta and flower. So yeah, I guess this is providing mod support, but there's not anything right now that currently provides that. Or if there is, it doesn't pull up an image. I'm not really sure what I'm seeing there. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. Clear and search. Of course, you can also do this. The search chest, and then if you clear out and search again by hitting the enter key, it'll also go away. So, you know, you can navigate through, you can click on the wood, see all the different ways that we can make Acacia wood planks, and then if we click on the planks again, we can see all the different ways that we can use the wood planks. So, you know, we can make all these different tools, basically anything that's using group wood or specifically using the Acacia wood. It also burns them. A couple little, would this be legends? I think this would be legends. Little things to note. So if we look for copper, we can see to make a copper ingot, we need to cook it. Well, we need to cook a copper lump, and we get a nice little animated fireplace there. Pretty neato. Also gives us the cooking time. I should also mention that any wooden items that can be burnt, if you hover over the item here, it'll tell us the burn time is 6, and shows the little fire icon to let us know it's also a flammable node. Let's see, what would be, I think dye is probably my easiest bet for this next item. So if you see this little like crossing over arrows here, I'm not really sure how to describe it better than that. That means it's a shapeless recipe. So you can put these 2 items anywhere you want in the craft grid and still get this output. And again, we see there's multiple different ways to craft it, including any green flowers. So that's pretty neat. Now there are other things, however. This is kind of the basic default way that settings wise this will appear in game when you enable the mod. But let's take a look at how we can change that. So we're just gonna go jump through here real quick, and we will go to the craft guide. So we have 2 different options. We have SF inventory only, which is what we were just seeing, so that it doesn't give you any craft items. It basically gives you the tab up in inventory, and that's it. So let's disable that, and that'll give us a craft for a book and a sign. And let's turn on the progressive mode. Progressive mode's pretty neat. You're gonna like this, I think. Or maybe you won't like it. That's perfectly okay too. We'll just turn off those real quick. So as you may have just seen in the lower right hand corner, let me pull that back up. When you dig a new item, oh, I guess dirt's not used in any recipes. Neither is mushroom. Okay, well, let's grab, oh wait, there we go. New recipe discovered. I don't think that's going to tell me a new recipe is discovered because I actually already dug a piece of pine wood in the past before I started recording. But I'm just going to grab a couple because I'm going to need them. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on here. All right, so we have just our normal inventory. We don't have access to any of our craft guide stuff. Kind of a problem, huh? Well, so what we need is a crafting book, which I actually don't know what it's called, but I think I can do. I should have grabbed one of these. I probably don't have give. Yes, okay. Should have prepared this a little better. There we go. So now I have a book. So I can craft the book into a crafting guide. It's as simple as that. And then just wielding the book, punch with it, and it opens up the craft guide. So we can see that the book can be crafted into the craft guide, burning time of 3 seconds. The only usage for the crafting guide is to burn it in fire. And if we use this method, it tells us the mod and item string. So we can say, oh, this is default fern 1, and this is default cobble, and this is stairs underscore outer underscore stone, and this is default pine underscore wood. Pretty neat. No, I'm not sure why pine wood can't be turned into sticks. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what this says. Can be burnt or turned to wood. Okay. There's no uses for cobblestone. Something's a little confusing right here. I guess we don't know how to make a pickaxe yet. I'm confused as to why it's not showing sticks. Oh, I know why it's not showing sticks. There we go. So now that we have these 24 pine wood planks, let's take a look at what our recipes are available now. So now we see, because we have planks in inventory, that we can make sticks with them. We can make doors, we can make trapdoors, we can make slabs, stairs, etc., etc., etc. Chests, bookshelves, because we have a book in inventory. All right, so we still don't know how to make a pick, though. What am I? Oh, because I haven't turned a piece of wood into a stick. Of course. How stupid of me. There we go. 42 new recipes discovered. Let's take a look. I don't know why I did it that way. Here we go. All right, so now that we have some sticks, we can see all the crafts that use sticks, such as stone axes, wooden axes, stone pickaxe, stone sword, etc., etc., etc. Fences. We still have this guy who can be burnt. 2 seconds. All right. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a pickaxe. Why did I look at the craft recipe to see how to make a pickaxe? I don't know. Because obviously I know how to make a pickaxe already. So we're not going to discover anything new because we have a pickaxe. As soon as we harvest up some stone, though, that'll give us cobblestone. I guess I'll have to run all the way over to here. However, before I do that, why don't I grab some of this sand? So it looks like we have 4 recipes discovered because of sand. So that's dandy. And I swim really slow. There's a beautiful outcropping here. We'll just chop away some of the stone and hope it doesn't fall and kill us. It won't fall and kill us, obviously, but there we go. 18 new recipes discovered. Seems like an awful lot. Oh, there we go. That's all I need. All right, let's take a look at what these new recipes are. So because we now have cobble, we have cobble stairs and a cobble wall. Woohoo! We also, because we harvested up that sand, we now know how to make glass. Quite useful. Those numbers seem to be kind of misleading that we're getting, though. Unless that's just the total number? I'm confused. Because these are only the uses that we've found out. All right, well, let's make a wooden sign. What is it? That's 6 pieces of wood and a stick. Do I have that? I do. Because I do want to see how to craft the... We just discovered 3 recipes, but we didn't even do anything. That's weird. Those numbers seem kind of There we go. So how do we make this? Oh, we just use a sign. Okay, well that's simple enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Just to show we unlocked a new recipe. All right. I'm gonna just do this. I have a ton of stone. I suppose I could have used the stone initially. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and pop this on the wall. We right click on it. We get the same thing. We can see, oh, hey, I didn't see this before. Sandstone and, not sandstone, I guess. Cobblestone walls. Cool, cool, cool. So we can bookmark things if we, for whatever reason, it's a good idea. I'm not dissing the idea. I'm dissing the people who want to craft something a lot, but evidently are too lazy to memorize how to craft it. Because the bookmarks, just put it down here in your bookmarks for quick access. So let's fill it up. I don't know what happens if I put more than what fits there. Do I get a scroll bar? Okay, we can't bookmark anymore. Bookmark limit is reached. You want to unbookmark something, you just click the star to turn it off. Just like that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, that's pretty much it. Now, I don't know with bookmarks if these are per player bookmarks. So for example, because this is a sign that's put, well, I guess there's an easy way to find out. Let's look in our book. Okay, it's probably per player because our book has the same bookmark as the sign on the wall has. So we would assume that this is being saved per player. So if another player, if this was on a server, if another player came along and looked at the same sign, they would theoretically have an option to do their own bookmarks and they wouldn't see other players' bookmarks. However, I haven't actually physically tested that myself personally, so that may or may not actually be the case. I think that covers pretty much all of the differences. Of course, we still have the search, and you can search by the mods. So this is showing us everything that we've discovered in default. Let's see. We haven't discovered anything in wool, so there's nothing to see there. We haven't discovered anything in the fire mod. Nothing from dye. I think there's a flowers mod. I don't remember. That might actually just be in default. I don't think it is, but we didn't discover that. Whoa, what in the world just happened? Where did all my... Oh. Okay. I didn't know that happened, but that's okay. It just kind of shrinks down if you're not looking at anything. That's going to wrap it up. So this was the Craftguide mod review. Links are all on my website, which is linked down in the video description, as always. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another video, and I will see you then.